Hello, my name's John Shanks. I work for the Centre for Sustainable Architecture with Wood at the University of Tasmania.
So John, can you tell me about the new digital fabrication with timber studio you've got planned?
We're running the second of our digital fabrication with timber studios in early September this year. In this second studio, we're looking at gridding freeform surfaces using a lamella structure, and we're going to look at machining connections in different timber products, solid timber, engineered wood products and so on, machining them, looking at different joint types, carpentry type joints, testing them, and then building a structure at one-to-one.
So what is someone attending the studio going to learn, John?
What we're really interested in exploring is how, with the advent of digital design and fabrication technology, the designer has to be also the maker. So we're putting together models for connections in timber that get fabricated directly and have to perform. There's no interpretation or interface with a contractor or craftsman to, if you like, add expertise in building and fabrication. What we develop in the computer model gets machined and fabricated directly. So we're really exploring what this means to designers in timber and what it means in the structure. So we'll look at different connection types and then we'll build a full-scale structure.
So where is this workshop going to be held, John?
The workshop is held in Launceston at the School of Architecture and Design in Tasmania.
And when is it on?
September 2nd, 3rd and 4th. For the event, participants will be given access to online material, online lectures relating to wood products, timber and the digital design and fabrication process. As well as that, they'll be given access to online training for the equipment they'll be using in the workshops, which means when they arrive for the workshop, after a brief induction, they'll be able to get hands-on with the equipment almost straight away. The software tools we'll be using will be Rhino with Grasshopper, which is a free parametric plugin for Rhino. The Rhino and the Grasshopper then interface in various ways with either the laser cutter for prototyping at 1:10 in cardboard, and through different pieces of software then with a 3-axis flatbed router. We ran the first studio in January this year. Participants came from practice, architecture and engineering practice. We had a boat builder and we had architecture and engineering students. Before the event, we put together a parametric model to make a freeform tower structure from slot-together pieces. In this case, it was plywood. Participants then came and on the first of the 3 days used a tool to laser cut and then CNC route plywood chairs, which they then used for the remainder of the event. The second 2 days were spent prototyping at 1:10 in cardboard the freeform towers. As a group, we then evaluated tower designs, came together, developed one tower design between the group, which we then made at 1:1, so 8 meters tall. A group of the participants then broke off and sat down with one of the tutors and put together the script to clad the tower in aluminium. And the tower is now sat in our workshop in Launceston, Tasmania. The result, the physical result at the end of the workshop, was an 8-metre high plywood tower clad in aluminium, which is a pretty cool artefact. But actually the feedback from the students was really, really very positive. Which led us to organise a second one in early September.